What even is a pili nut, let alone will they tofu? I had these same questions, but when Jared from Weird Explorer here on YouTube posted that he bought 22 pounds of them, let's just say I was intrigued. So welcome back to Mary's Test Kitchen, my friends and not yet friends, and let's give them a try. Very big thanks to Jared for generously sending me all these raw pili nuts to try this experiment. He is also doing a bunch of experiments with pili nuts, so definitely check that out as soon as you're done here. But back to these mysterious nuts. Sniff test. Doesn't smell like much. It basically disintegrates like kind of powdery all at once, like a very brittle macadamia. They kind of melt in the mouth. If I squeeze it, is there more oil coming out when I'm squeezing it? Yeah, even the parts I'm not touching, they're getting more glistening. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Now we're gonna try, will it tofu? I'll tell you right now, I don't think so. But we're gonna try anyway. Because they are so soft to the bite, I'm going to skip the usual overnight soak and go straight into making pili nut milk with a pound of raw nuts. About half the nuts into my Vitamix blender with about double their volume in water. Then on high speed for 30 seconds, as is our usual MO when milkifying these non-traditional ingredients in the series, Will It Tofu? And into my trusty nut milk bag. Immediately I can feel it's super creamy. The fat content is really obvious. This feels similar to milking hemp hearts. So it doesn't feel like it's super difficult, but at the end I'm not able to squeeze the pulp fully dry or even nearly, as you can see. Instead, the pulp is very fluffy. The mouthfeel is surprisingly smooth, like ever so slightly textured buttercream. No wonder it was tough to get through the cotton. It tastes buttery too. With the next half, I'll blend with just a little less time. 24 seconds. It made a little difference. The pulp is still quite wet, but this time with just a little more grittiness. Not sure if that's a good thing, because I really think it is like a stand-in for butter. What would you do with it? Let me know in the comments below, maybe I'll try it. For now, this milk has an oily layer on top, and there's no starch settling on the bottom, nor do I expect it, as I have peeked the nutrition info for pili nuts. So let's get it into the pot. Remember previously when we've tried some high-fat ingredients, they self-coagulated. Not every single time, but many times before, and have made tofu with mixed results. Some very firm and bouncy, some soft and fluffy. Which direction will pili nut milk go in? Wait. Guys, it's official. Pili nut milk will self-coagulate, no additional coagulant necessary. Joining the ranks of pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, chickpeas, and pistachios. I'm gonna let it simmer for a few minutes, then turn off the heat. Cover the pot to let it rest for 15 minutes, because sometimes this extra step helps with the texture, other times it doesn't seem to make a difference. But we'll see. It's been 15 minutes, and let us see how this went. Any improvement in the texture? Looks about the same to me. What do you think? My cheesecloth here. I'm just gonna let this drain a little bit more. So there's not a huge amount of volume here, but I think we can get a half decent block. Okay, finally. Ooh, that's greasy. Oh. Doesn't want to let go. Oh, look at that layer of like absolute, it's just like butter. And around the edges here, it's creamy. I was going to say it was like butter, but it's more like margarine. Yep, that tastes like I just ate a margarine. Delicious. This is about 2 centimeters thick. We don't have a lot of product. This cheesecloth is really saturated with oil. Almost like white chocolate. have a little bit of breakage. All right, my friends, are you dying to see that texture? It's soft, creamy. It is literally leaving oil on my fingers right now. And it's very creamy. There is a grainy quality to it. Clearly pure fat, almost pure fat. It's not good, but it's not bad, right? It's like very neutral. It has a very subtle nutty flavor underneath. I don't really know what to do with this. I feel like if I try to air fry it, it's going to melt. So let's try to air fry it. Oh no, these pieces are so small. They're going to drop right through. I'm going to have to use parchment paper today. So I'll just do like 3 per test, I'd say. Flaky salt. Then the next test will be coated with this black-eyed pea fiber seasoning. And this is left over from that episode. All right, we've got the plain, salted, and seasoned. Let's just try with plain. Let's go with the bigger piece. Wow, we have some puffiness on the inside, like puffed tofu. All right, let's try it. Why do I feel like I'm just eating the nut? It's a little bit less crispy compared to the nut. I really just feel like I'm just eating the nut itself, but with a creamy center, which is interesting. Salted. Texture is the same. Salt has really brought out the aromatic toasted flavor, but it's still on the mild side. Again, the closest taste I can think of is macadamia, although it's not as distinct as macadamia, which is to say not that distinct at all. And just like the plain nut, you can really feel the oil that's in there. All right, seasoned. Let's go for this really good looking one. I mean, look at that. The texture is not as airy, it's more dense. This is so good, very good. So will pili nuts tofu? In this case, I would say heck yeah, but we haven't done the boil test. And that one, I'm pretty sure it's gonna fail. Although I thought it was gonna fail making tofu, so we'll see. Wow, it really held together. It is like, you can see little droplets of oil on the surface of the water. Oh, it's very soft. Look at that. The fact that it held together even against a full boil. But it is very soft indeed. The texture, it really looks like soft tofu, but let's give it a taste. I'll add a little salt to give it a chance. Soft, creamy, smooth. The graininess is gone. Wait, that actually tastes pretty good. Here, look at the texture. It's kind of like cottage cheese. Pili nut tofu, it actually works. It actually works air fried, it actually works boiled. It's like 75% fat or something, so I feel like it needs to be kind of, you know, an addition to, a garnish on your meal, or as just as a snack, I guess, would be nice. It is good though, and I can't wait to, like, what if we, I mean, there's so many things we can do. Leave your suggestions down in the comments. I still have, Jared was really generous and he sent me a lot, so we have some to play with. Please leave your suggestions in the comments below. I would love to do them. Another big shout out to Jared from Weird Explorer. Go check him out if you haven't already. He has an amazing channel. The nutmeg episode is what really reeled me in. And if you came over from his channel, welcome. We do food experiments like this. Will it tofu? I'm just trying to see if other things other than soy can tofu. And so far we have had successes as well as failures. Please subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a like if you liked it. Until next time, bye for now.